Hello and namaste. I have come with a very happy news. It means hope to all diabetics. I have been to check my HbA1C to the lab and it has come down from 7.9 in July 2023 to 6.5%. And my lipid profile has also shown slight improvement. The only way I could control blood glucose was by going low carb. Lunch time was an exception. At the other times, I had to go low carb. And I have a lot of problem with eating chia seed puddings and almond flour breads at every meal. But the circadian diabetes code of Dr. Sachin Panda brought me some hope because without a great deal of change in the diet and with change in timings, I could control my blood glucose. As he said, more important than what you eat is when you eat. I'm not on any medication. Therefore, there is no risk to me in following the circadian code. Dr. Sachin Panda has stressed the importance of consulting your doctor and acting according to the doctor's advice in all matters concerning you, your diet, your fasting, etc. Medicines and timings may have to be changed or adjusted in consultation with the doctor if you are following the circadian code protocol. Now, what are the steps involved? The first step for me was to download my circadian clock app onto my phone. This app is made for mobile phones and may have problems if you download it into your tab, and those problems will not be solved by that. The mobile is the best device as you need it constantly. You need to use the app constantly. So the mobile, you can by holding the mobile or carrying it to wherever you go, you can use the app efficiently. You have to log in your foods and beverages, water, exercise and steps, sleep, medicines, health measurements, and meditation, whatever you are doing, into this app. All these affect your health and also your hormones and your blood glucose. All these things that I've mentioned, they all have an effect on your health, and that is why you have to log all these into your app. The app gives you instructions on how to log in each of these. The app has a getting started page, and then they give you ideas on how to started on the app and how to log in everything. There are also tutorial videos. There are also blogs that provide information on every aspect that is important for better health. You can learn everything necessary to prepare yourself to enter the program by reading what is in the blogs. First, you download the app. Then you read everything. You download the app, register, and then or you download the app and read everything. I don't know if everything can becomes visible if you do not register yourself. You register yourself and then enter your food, exercise, and things in the app, and then read and learn everything also. You can learn everything necessary to prepare yourself to enter the program by reading what is in the blogs. Some categories in the blogs are circadian rhythm, diet, exercise, heart health, and sleep. Each of these is very important for your general health and for your healthy metabolism. It is all about changing your habits and replacing them by better habits. This is all about changing your habits. This app is all about changing your habits and replacing them by better habits, changing your lifestyle for better without making extremely drastic changes. See, just like the habit yoga program that I've joined, which is habit building and building better habits. Now they have taught us to exercise every day and do yoga every day. Second habit was going to bed every day. Sleep is important. And from March, they are going to teach us on diet along with the yoga. We have to adhere to the circadian clock and log in all the above details every day for the introductory 15 days. In this app, there is an introductory period of 15 days when you log in all the things that is to be logged in. You will see in the app what are the things to be logged in. I've already mentioned sleep, meditation, exercise, what you eat, food and beverages, then drinking water, all these things you have to enter. I was checking my fasting and postprandial blood glucose daily and after every meal. Fasting glucose came down from 140 to 150 range to 110, 120 range in these 15 days. All this is free. This app is not doesn't cost you anything. This is not a program like they sell on the social media. This is a research project conducted by Salk Institute USA. I don't know whether it is pronounced Salk or Salk. We have heard of Jonas Salk, who found the first effective polio vaccine, who made the first effective polio vaccine, and this institute is also created by him. And it has a lot of scientists studying many aspects of our life, our biology. It is actually biological studies, and they are collaborating with doctors in other hospitals in order to get the information on human studies. Otherwise, they do on mice and etc. And in collaboration with doctors in hospitals, they do human studies. You have to the option to send messages to them. See, if one day your sugar is up, you can tell them that you had done something which has caused the sugar to go up, or you had been under stress. But they will not reply or communicate with you for the first 15 days, except when it is a software problem, which is unlikely if you're using a mobile phone. And after 15 days, they will give you a report, and that will only give you some suggestions. I was told that I had not been drinking enough water. I was dehydrated. But you can tell them the events that would be affecting you. Like I had a toothache. I couldn't sleep one night. I was on ibuprofen, and therefore my blood sugars might have varied. And all this I just communicated with them through my communication provision in the app. After 15 days, they connect with you via email. They told me that I'm dehydrated. You must have your blood sugar checked in the lab. It would be better if you check before you enter the program and 15 days after to see what the results are. I didn't do the lab check. I am regularly using home glucometer, and I used that until 15 days were over. And after 15 days, I did the lab tests. There are lots of other tests also which they have advised, not lots, 3 or 4, which are actually for assessing your heart attack risk and the blood clotting risk, because there is a lot of cases of people dying from cardiac arrest from blood clots. And diabetes. I've been diabetic for 20 years, and the diabetics are high risk category for cardiac events. And they say a diabetic is like somebody who has already had a heart attack, and what risk is left, they have the same risk a diabetic also has. I will do those tests later. Later means next week or so, because I was on, I had the toothache, I was on medicines. If you had followed as best as you could this program, after 15 days, you will be delighted by the results. The first 7 days, you will fumble a little, finding which is affecting you and which is not affecting you if you are using a glucometer. If you are not using a glucometer, better to they are giving you instructions on what carbohydrates you should have. And if you follow those directions, you will find an improvement. After continuing for 15 days, you can continue to log in for another 12 weeks. By then, the healthy lifestyle changes would have become part of your life and your habit, and your results, including cholesterol, would have improved. That is what they say. And I believe, because 15 days have brought so many changes in me. And what they say is this protocol of circadian protocol of fasting for minimum 12 hours, which involves also fasting for minimum 12 hours, resets your body. It helps the body to recover from all the abuse that it has undergone in the last 40 years, in my case, and it will give time for the liver, the pancreas, the gut to heal themselves. The gut is the most important part of your body. So, what this program does, as you move along those 15 days, you will gradually learn to fix your eating window and fasting window that is most suitable for your circumstances. Not everybody can follow my fasting window because some people may be working late and they may have to eat late. Then they have to eat the breakfast later. Fasting must be for a minimum of 10 or 12 hours. Start with 10 hours, then go for 12 hours, uninterrupted hours, preferably including your nightly sleep, or if you are a night worker, shift worker, your sleep time, because that is when healing is done mostly by your body. Your body will get used to having free time to do house cleaning. See, I have written this, what I'm saying, I have already written down and I'm putting it on my desktop, and from there I'm reading because I want to convey all the points that I wanted to convey. If I say offhand without consulting any written document, I may miss a few points. So this is the most important video as far as I'm concerned, and this is the most important uh, information for me and for others who are pre-diabetic, diabetic, obese. This will address obesity also, and who wants to improve their health. Those who have a history of whose family history of diabetes or cardiac arrests and such things, which is mostly from a metabolic imbalance. All those people For all those people, this is important because it will help to reverse those conditions. If you are a pre-diabetic, you can reverse that condition and not move on to diabetes. If you bring these kind of habits into your life, and you don't have to go to other extremes. You don't have to change your all patterns drastically. See, eating is a cultural thing. You see, we are rice eaters. We can't abandon rice all the time. So let me get back to my script. The research on the circadian code was done by the Salk Institute of Biological Studies. The major study areas of this institute are aging and regenerative medicine, cancer biology, immune system biology, metabolism and diabetes, neurosciences and neurological disorders, and plant biology. I have provided a link to their website below this video in my description box. I have also provided the link to the website My Circadian Clock, which is the website which gives you all the details about this. And the app is in the App Store. If you have an Android, it will be in the Play Store, Google Play Store. If you own an iPhone, it will be in the App Store of the iPhone. It is called My Circadian Clock, and you will the logo is a blue head with a clock inside the head. That clock will have to be embedded in your head if you have to maintain this healthy lifestyle. So this is all for today. From the next video onwards, I'll come back as early as possible. I will tell you how I incorporated it, what are the things that I do, how do I eat. Some of the things that I eat are not very easy to do because I've brought in nuts and fruits as dinner. Fruit means guava. Guava is a very good fruit for the diabetics because of the low GI and the extremely plentiful fiber in it. So those things may not be acceptable to all. So I will hunt for some low carb dosas or the other things which don't involve almond flour, which you can get on Amazon. If you are willing to pay for it, it is not very expensive, and you don't eat a lot of that because it is a very heavy and dense thing. And there are also other options like pulses and vegetables combined recipes. I'll bring recipes also, and I will find out new recipes for myself other than what I am eating now, like almond bread. And I'll bring in new recipes and check the effect on blood glucose, and I'll bring those also to you. And I will bring my lifestyle in to you. And what we are doing is to go according to the nature of our body. And sometimes we have to work, which is contrary to what our body wants. And at those times also, you can bring in this a kind of circadian rhythm for you, a changed rhythm, for which also he has given some instructions. I have not gone through those. So first of all, I will address the regular people. First of all, I'll bring in what I eat and what I do in a day. Then I will bring in what shift workers and people who have different timings can do. And he has also he has also suggestions for those who are working on flights and who have to cross time zones, and their sleep pattern gets disrupted. All those things I'll cover later. But now this is for people like me, and for people who are diabetic and who are on regular timings. There are lots of people who have regular timings. They can extend their eating window up to 9 p.m. And if they preferably not later than that, and if they eat at 9 p.m., they have to have their first food at 9 a.m. And even your coffee is also considered a food, and it is better not to have a black coffee. And another thing that he suggests is that you should eat or have your first calorie intake only 1 hour, at least 1 hour after your food, you're getting up, or minimum, it is better to have it at 2 hours after getting up, because that is only when your pancreas will become active. So all these aspects I'll cover in the next video. I am rambling because I'm very happy with this uh, circadian clock, which has brought hope to me, which has brought so good results without any extra costs except logging into this program and providing them with the information for their research. You are under no commitment at all, and no financial commitment or any other commitment. And this commitment is to yourself to get better. So have a good day. God bless you.